Right now, you are probably sitting in your home country, scrolling through the Instagram, watching people live their best absolute lives in Dubai or Abu Dhabi. You see the tax free salaries, the luxury cars, the incredible safety, and the booming economy. You're thinking, I need to pack my bags, buy a one-way ticket, and figure it out when I get there. Stop right there. As an HR director who hires from the top tier companies in this region, I have a very harsh reality check for you. 80% of the expats who move here with that exact mindset fail. They burn through their entire life savings in 3 months. They face the brutal rejection of the applicant tracking systems and they fly home completely defeated. Moving to the United Arab Emirates is not a vacation. It is a highly strategic corporate deployment. If you want to succeed here, you cannot rely on luck. You need a bulletproof blueprint. Today, I'm going to give you the exact step by step masterclass on how to relocate to the UAE, secure a high paying job, and build a sustainable life without failing into the classic expat trap. Welcome back. I'm Dr. The UAE is currently experiencing one of the greatest talent migrations in modern history. The opportunities here are staggering, but the competition is absolutely ruthless. You aren't just competing with the local talent, you are competing with the top 1% of the professionals from London, Mumbai, New York, and Singapore. I have seen exactly how strict and unforgiving the UAE corporate landscape can be for the unprepared. You must treat your relocation like a business merger. It requires legal compliance, massive financial forecasting, and aggressive market positioning. Here is my definitive 4-phase blueprint for a successful UAE relocation. Phase 1: the visa reality and the legal framework. The biggest mistake you can make is trying to cheat the system. Do not come here on a tourist visa and attempt to work under the table. It is illegal, it will get you deported, and it will destroy your career before it even begins. UAE has revolutionized its visa systems to attract top talent. You need to identify exactly which entry strategies apply to you. The job exploration visa. This is your golden ticket if you are coming to hunt for a job. You can apply for a 60, 90, or 120-day visa specifically designed for professionals to attend, interview, and network legally. The golden visa. If you are an exceptional talent, a senior executive, or an investor, you might qualify for this 10-year residency. Navigating the golden visa system provides unparalleled security, separating your residency from your specific employer. The standard employment visa. In most cases, you will secure a job and your employer will sponsor your 2-year residency, covering the cost of your medical fitness test and your Emirates ID. Understand the legalities of your contract. The UAE labor law is incredibly robust, but you must read the fine print. You should know about the probation period. Understand your basic salary versus your allowances and never sign a document you do not completely comprehend. Phase 2: surviving the financial runaway. Let me be completely transparent. Dubai is an expensive city to transition into. If you arrive with only a month worth of expenses, the financial anxiety will force you to accept the first lowball job offer you receive. You will instantly trap yourself in a toxic corporate environment just to survive. You need to build a relocation war chest. I advise every candidate to arrive with an absolute minimum of 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved up in cash. Why? Because the UAE rental market operates differently than the rest of the world. In many countries, you pay rent month to month. Here, the standard practice is to pay your yearly rent upfront in anywhere from 1 to 4 checks. While the market is slowly shifting to monthly payments, you must be prepared to write a massive check just to secure a basic apartment. Add to that 5% security deposit, the 5% agency fee, and the setup cost for your utilities. Your financial discipline during your first 90 days will dictate your success for the next 5 years. Do not rent a luxury apartment in Marina before you have passed your job probation. Live lean, build your network, and protect your capital. Phase 3: cracking the job market. This is where most dream dies. You arrive in Dubai, you send out 500 identical CVs on standard job portal, and you hear absolutely nothing back. Why? Because the applicant tracking systems ATS in the UAE are flooded. A single corporate job posting in Dubai will receive over 2,000 applications in first 48 hours. The HR robots are filtering you out before a human being even sees your name. As I outline extensively in the upcoming book I'm writing on mastering the UAE job market, the spray and pray application method is dead. You need to target sniper approach. First, your CV must be localized. Ensure your current location, visa status, and the availability are clearly stated at the top. Remove the generic objective statement and replace it with hard-hitting summary for your quantifiable achievement. Second, you must stop relying entirely on outdated job board. You need to leverage smart matching technology. This is exactly why we integrated Talent Bridge AI within the Namaste AI ecosystem. We built this platform specifically to bypass the broken traditional recruitment noise. Instead of just scanning for a job title, our AI digs deep into specific skill DNA and matches you directly with a UAE employer who are actively searching for your exact behavioral traits and technical competence. By uploading your profile to talentbridge.ai, you aren't just throwing your CV into a black hole, you are letting the algorithm fight for your placement. Phase 4. Sponsoring the family. If you are relocating as a single professional, your only responsibility is yourself. But if you are bringing a family, the complexity of this move multiplies by 10. They are strictly salary requirement you must meet before the government will allow you to sponsor your spouse or your children. You cannot simply bring them over on your first day. Usually, you must secure your own residency, lease an apartment, and process your Emirates ID before you can even begin their visa application. When it comes to sponsoring your dependents, especially navigating the precise paperwork required for a young child like a 5-year-old, the process requires absolute precision. You will need your marriage certificate and your children's birth certificate fully attested by Ministry of Foreign Affairs in your home country and then attested again by the UAE embassy. If you miss one stamp, the entire process halts. Furthermore, you must factor in the cost of education. The public schools are generally for UAE nationals, meaning the expats utilizes the private international school systems. These schools are world class, but the tuition fee must be factored heavily into your salary. Negotiations before you accept any job offer. Do not accept a role without calculating exactly what it will be the cost to educate your children and provide them with premium health insurance. The reality check moving to the UAE is not for the faint heart. It will test your resilience, your patience, and your professional grit. You will face rejection, you will deal with bureaucracy, and there will be days when you wonder why you left the comfort of your home country. But if you approach this transition with a corporate mindset, if you secure your legal footing, protect your financial runway, leverage AI-driven platform like Namaste.ai, and meticulously plan for your family, the reward is unparalleled. This country rewards high performers, it rewards innovation, and it rewards those who do the hard work. Your action plan for today is simple. Stop scrolling Instagram and start building your financial relocation budget. Get your critical documents, your degree, and your certificate attested right now before you even book a flight. Head over to talentbridge.ai, build your platform, build your profile, and let our AI start matching you with a company that desperately need your skills. If you found value in this masterclass, hit the like button and subscribe. For daily insider career secrets, interview hacks, and real-time updates on UAE labor market, make sure to follow me on social channels. I'm Dr. HR. Do the hard work, prepare like a professional, and I will see you at the top.